How to build focus. In today's increasingly high availability of distraction world, the ability to focus on one task and work on it until it is executed is without a doubt one of the most valuable skills everyone wants. And the one who has this highly saturated focus can accomplish much more work than ordinary people. That is why that skill is demanded so much in this world right now. Those people who can focus for a long time were not born with this super ability. They do have to train themselves too before they reach that level. And do not be mistaken, focus is a skill and can be strengthened like a muscle. So in today's video, I will be talking about how to promote your focus so that you can get the deep work state and get more things done quicker and faster. 2 types of focus. Before we dive into this video, let's talk about focus briefly. There are 2 types of focus. The first one is scattered focus, and the second one is direct focus. Have you ever cleaned the house while talking on your phone and cooking dinner? That is scattered focus. You are not doing only one thing, you are separating your focus into 1 to 2 things. And many of us do scattered focus a lot. While this is not necessarily a bad thing, this can be harmful when the task needs full concentration, like studying, writing an essay, or working. Direct focus. This is the opposite of scattered focus. Use this when you are doing something demanding. And this is the focus we need to train a lot. And it is even better if it is your habit. When you are in direct focus mode, you are not distracted and your whole attention is on the work in front of you. You can get it done more quickly and efficiently in this state. We need to focus more on direct focus rather than scattered focus. Now that you know the fundamentals of focus, let's talk about how you can achieve direct focus more often and remove scattered focus. Number 1, remove external distractions. This is really detrimental when it comes to entering a deep work state. You see, you can't really focus on your work when there's a TV turned on in front of you. You will eventually be sucked into distractions no matter how hard you try. Instead, get away from it. Make yourself inaccessible to those distractions. It is better to avoid them at all costs than resist the temptations of it. Think about it like a battle. Your distractions can give you immediate pleasures that have no benefits in the long run. In contrast, the important things you have to do gives you delayed gratifications that will greatly profit you. So, to win the battle against instant gratification, just clear them away. Put those far, far away from you so that you will not be using any willpower to withstand those feelings. When you remove and block yourself from those external distractions, you are making room for yourself to focus on your essential work. So if your phone is distracting for you, turn on silent mode. Do not let notifications steer you away from your direct focus mode. If your workplace is distracting, clean and organize your room before you work. Studies have shown that it is difficult to focus when your surroundings are messy. When your family or friends are distracted, tell them politely that you are unavailable at a specific time. Let them know that at certain times of the day, your door is open and you will be available. Number 2, remove internal distractions. Even though you have totally eliminated all the external distractions, there's still one thing that can get you off from your focused state. Your internal distractions, thought, stress, mind racing. We as humans think a lot. While it is good to think when you are generating ideas, it can be bad when you want to get into direct focus mode. To go to deep work, you must know how to calm your mind and remove distracting inner chatter. One of the most effective ways to tame that inner chatter is by meditating daily. Meditation has been backed by scientific research that says it improves our focus and self-control, decreases inner chatter, and improves our happiness. All in all, meditation is one of the best ways to calm our minds and improve our focus dramatically. Another way to limit your internal distractions is to write down your pop-up thoughts. When you write down your thoughts on a paper, you capture them. you do not put these distracting thoughts in your mind. Instead, you send them to a paper in front of you. When you have to do something later today that is not related to the work you are currently doing, write it down. When there are some groceries you have to buy tomorrow, write it down. When there's something you shouldn't forget, write it down. Your brain is a thinking tool, not a storage device. What I like about this method is that it frees up my mental space and protects me from using unnecessary mental energy. This allows me to focus on the things that are more important. Above all, by removing your internal distractions, you sharpen your focus and make it easier to get into deep work, ultimately allowing yourself to get more things done quicker. Number 3, use Pomodoro technique. There are reasons why the Pomodoro technique is very popular nowadays. Although it is important to get into a focused state while you're working, it's hard for most people to keep on focusing for a very long period of time. Whether it is scattered focus or direct focus, it is exhausting. That is why you need to unstimulate your brain and take a break after working for a specific amount of time. By taking breaks, you refuel your focus ability and mental energy, making you more alert and productive for a long time. That is where Pomodoro technique comes into play. It allows you to focus intensely while giving you time to take a proper break. I'm sure you've heard of it before, but I'll go over it quickly. You pick a task that you want to do. Set a timer for 25 minutes. When the timer is up, take a break for 5 minutes. Repeat. One thing I would like to point out is that while taking a break, do not do anything stimulating, like checking your phone or browsing social media. They drive surges of dopamine to the brain, therefore scattering your attention. Instead, try to do unstimulating activities, like taking a brisk walk or taking a quick nap. Now that I've shared tips on how to promote your focus, it's time for you to take action. Nothing I have mentioned above will work for you unless you apply them in your real life. Therefore, as an action point for this video, I recommend you to apply at least 2 of these suggestions on limiting your external and external distractions for your next working session.